Hello everyone, it's Mark from Overlook Valley Homestead. I guess I got another homestead hack for you. Something I've been saying around on the internet and stuff, and I see things like that. I like to try them just to see if I can do them, just to see if they work. So this should be fun. I'm going to do this live. I've never tried it before. I've watched a lot of videos on it. But I don't know if it's going to work. So, what I have here is just a plain, just an old piece of scrap wood that I'm going to build this on. I'm in Sarah's new dining room and on the kitchen table because it's cooler in here and I got access to power and everything. So, I had to put a towel down on the table too and a board over here. I got a flat screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, some wire strippers. I got 2 lengths of wire. They're the same length. I don't know if it matters how long they are. I've seen this done with different sizes, so I don't think that matters. I got a magnet. I got a little smaller magnet. This is some silver solder. I got 4 spark plugs. I got 2 of one kind and then 2 more I had. I actually found these first, and then I got to thinking maybe I needed the exact same kind of spark plugs, so I went back out to my shop and I had these 2 here, and they're brand new plugs. So don't know if that matters or not. I've tried to research this and I can't really find anything on it other than just videos of it, of how to do it. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is just a light receptacle that goes up in the ceiling. This one's plastic. You can buy these at the hardware store. They got 2 sets of screws on it. They only have a ground screw, so it don't matter because I think what we're working with here is 12 volts. And then I have a bulb. This is a 50 watt, 12 volt rough surface bulb. You can buy these at places like O'Reilly's or AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts, someplace like that. They're for shop lights that run off 12 volts. You can hook them to a car battery and they'll light it. I'm hoping that that's what we need. Once again, I didn't find any specifications on that, but what I'm gonna try to do here is make some free energy, and if this works like they say it works, what reviews I have read on it says that some people say it's great, it's awesome, it works great. Some people say it's a hoax, it don't work at all. So we're gonna find out firsthand if it works for me. Okay, I have a solder gun, and I also have I got Sarah's hot glue gun out here, and then I got some hot glue sticks, of course. I'm hoping that you can see this good from this angle. That's about the best I could do with the camera. So, alright, we're gonna get started. So what I seen, first thing I seen that we need to do is we're gonna strip each end of this wire, or at least one of the end of this wire. And I'm just gonna strip them enough that I can get them underneath the screws on this. Now for time purposes, I don't know how long this is going to take me, so I may have to do some editing. But I will assure you that if I do any editing, I will not add anything or take anything away from the project, because I am not here to make it seem like it's doing something that it's not. I'm here to see if this actually works. That's what I want to know. So, as you see, I screwed one wire on, and we're going to do the same thing with the other one. I'm kind of, I don't know, I like to do stuff like this. It just gives me a sense of accomplishment, I guess, to know that I can take some, or a little bit of stuff that's nothing and make something out of it, you know. All this stuff I had extra just laying around the house. Except for this, I bought these, but I actually bought them for my barn. I just hadn't used them yet, so you know I can use it now and reuse it or buy another one. These are only like, I think these are only like $2 or $3 at the, at like Lowe's or Home Depot, somewhere like that. So anyways, all right, I got the wires on there, and that's it. No batteries, no nothing. So I'm showing you that because I've seen some people say, yeah, they stopped the video and they got a battery wired in to make it work. Well, I am not gonna do it that way. So what I've seen everybody else do is glue this down to this board. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put a few shots of glue on it here, just enough to hold it where we can take it back off later if we want to. Hopefully I don't get this all over the place, because if I do, then Sarah's gonna get me. I'll be in trouble. Alright, we're just gonna stick it right down to the board like so. Hopefully. I might wait too long. Let me try again. Or maybe I didn't put enough glue. I don't know how long it takes for that glue to dry, but I do know that I think we need to put another tube in here or something. I'll get it ready to go in. Okay. Still not dry. I think what the problem is my wires are holding up this side, so we just built the glue up pretty thick. That should solve that problem. Oops, dropped that. It's okay, I got another one. Alright. Now the way I did this is I know that this yellow wire, I use yellow wire and blue wire because that's what I had laying around, and you can use whatever colored wires you want to use. Normally you use a red wire on hot and black wire on ground in 12 volts. But I hook the yellow wire to my hot and the blue wire to my ground. Not that I think that's going to make a difference in this. Really, there's actually nothing to this if this works the way that they say it will. It's not a lot to it. So, the next thing that I seen that was done was, some people did this, some people didn't. Some people wrapped this around the spark plug. And they left enough to go up to the top. And why they did that, I don't really know. But we're gonna see. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, before I go and do that, I'm gonna go ahead and at least strip some of the ends off of this. I'm gonna strip about probably half an inch or 3/4 of an inch off. And the reason I'm gonna do that is I've seen where you can solder this to the end of those plugs, and I've also seen where people were having problems soldering it to the end of the plug. So if I do it this way, I know I can wrap it around it and make a loop and tighten it up against itself. And I know that will hold it on there. So, alright, back to what we were doing. And it might be better if we do that first. From what I've seen, you just put it around the little tip that sticks out there. The top tip, not the one in the middle. And just pretty much wind it like so it you want to solder it, you can. I might solder it, but we're gonna see. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wrap the excess around the plug. I'm gonna wrap it tight, you know, as I can. Okay, and then the way to get this to stay on is take a little bit of glue and put it right here at the end where the wire is at. Like so. And you let that cool just a second. And then kind of flatten it out some. I probably would let it cool just a little bit more than I did. There we go. Okay. And that didn't seem to hold good either. Well, I mean, this is trial and error, so you know, just bear with me. We'll see what happens. This may be a total waste of my time and effort, and it may be a total waste of your time watching it. But if this is something that you've seen, as far as I'm concerned, this will be a way that you can get a definite answer whether or not this actually works or it don't. And it's not a necessity to wrap the wire around the plug like that either, I don't think. Okay, the next thing is we're going to stand this plug up like this on the end. So big pile of glue. There we go. And we're going to stick the end in it like that right there. And we're going to glue it down. Now this will take some time to dry, I'm sure. So anyways, I was talking to some friends of mine on our YouTube channels that comes and visits and stuff, and Single Dad Homestead, and he's the one I'll call out. He lives off grid, and you know, I watch his lives when I can. He does a lot of nighttime lives, and you know, sometimes he don't have sufficient light. So I'm hoping something like this would be just a simple little thing that will, you know, it won't cost any energy to make this work if it works like it's supposed to. So I'm hoping that this will be something that can help people like that to have some extra light without having to use the electricity that they have stored in their batteries or having to use their generator, you know. So like I say, this is a 50-50 chance that this works. This is something that I don't know anything about. I think teachers do science projects on it, so there again, it may be good, it may work, who knows. Okay, I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the other side and get it stuck down too. So you know, I built all kinds of crazy things here on our homestead just to see if I could do it, you know. And this would probably be one of those things that, another one of those things that will be crazy. But it just might work, who knows. We're going to try to put it straight across from one another, and we're going to leave maybe I don't know, maybe an inch or a little better on it. And we're just gonna stick it down too. First I'm gonna try to stick the wire if I can, but we didn't seem to have a lot of good luck with that last time. I think the biggest thing I need to do is get Sarah in here to show me how to use this glue gun. Yeah, and there may be some things about this that I'm not doing exactly right. I don't know. There's so many versions of how you do this out there. So, you know, who knows which one's the right one to do. I think it's always neat when somebody can come up with a way to produce free energy for themselves, or you know, and this, if this works, I don't understand how come someone hadn't came up with a bigger version of this, and they may have, I just hadn't seen it, that could power more than just a light bulb. It makes no sense to me how it works, so if it works, I'm going to be amazed just like you are. Now, I didn't realize how long it took hot glue to dry. I always thought it dried up pretty quickly, but I have had this heating up for 15 or 20 minutes before I got ready to do this video, so that, and it's a pretty good one. It's not the dollar store cheap one, I don't guess, but Sarah, she buys good stuff like that to use, and I don't blame her. It's just like me with tools. If I'm gonna buy tools, I like to have good tools, even though I got a bunch of junk. But you know, it is what it is. If I had my choice, that's what I would buy. Okay, it's not quite dry just yet, but okay. According to what I've seen, there's only one more step to this process. I'm going to go ahead and put the bulb in. Okay, it's in, it's tight. I'll show you once again, there's nothing else extra added on here, just what you've seen me do. Okay, supposedly a magnet is all it takes to make this work. Now, will it work or will it not? From what I've seen, you can just touch the magnet to the two spark plugs and it should work, or just put it in between them. Has something to do with about north and south on the magnet. So, y'all ready to try it? I guess I am. Let's see what happens. Okay, the one I've seen, this should make the light up. Apparently this isn't working, so let's try something different. It looks like to me that don't work. The only other thing that I know to try is I have another one of these bulbs brand new out in my shop that is, I know for sure is not shot. This one I didn't know. I don't know 100% that it's not shot. I'm also going to get a regular bulb and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, I'm thinking this is probably either I'm not doing it right or something I'm missing, or it's just a hoax. But there's probably 20 or more videos on YouTube showing how to do this. I haven't seen one with anybody talking in it. Every one of them has just got music and they do it and it works. They're different kind of bulbs, different ways of wiring up a spark plug. I've seen this way done twice. So I'm gonna pause just a second. I'm gonna run and get another bulb. I'll be right back and we shall see. And when I get back, I'll show you that nothing else has been added to it. Okay, I'm back. I went out to the shop. I got another bulb. It's the same kind of bulb, a 50 watt 12 volt bulb. We're going to screw it in and see if it makes a difference. My personal opinion on this is I think this is going to be a failure. Okay, I don't see any bulbs working. And I don't understand how this could work. I do see that it's trying to pull the spark plugs together, but that's just a magnet for you. I don't see that's creating any energy that's going to light up a bulb. So personally, I would say that this project is a bust. I do not see any other way that this could work. But if you have any ideas on what I should do different to make this work, leave me a comment, and we'll try something different. We'll make another video if I can get it to work. But it is a good idea. I just don't see the science behind it myself, because although I know magnets create power. I understand that, but I do not see any power in this scenario that will be enough to create enough to make a light bulb work. So, what am I doing wrong? Just leave me a comment and let me know. Thank y'all for visiting with me today, and I guess this homestead hack is a bust as far as I'm concerned as of right now. I will continue to research it and see if there's something different I can do to make this work better. But I'm leaning to the side of the folks who say that this is a hoax. So sorry, you homesteading guys. I was hoping we could come up with something that was pretty cool, but still, there's got to be something similar to this that actually works. And I myself, I don't understand why there's so many videos of people showing this where it does work, unless they're just totally doing it to get likes and get to subscribe to, or for whatever reason to get people to come to their channel and watch it, because it definitely pulled me in. I have a mind for making neat little things like this, so maybe that's why they're out there. Maybe that's why 20 or more folks decided to put basically the same video up with different builds. But in my opinion, there's got to be something else that goes with the setup that they're not showing people. One of the videos I watched, a guy build something similar to this, and they were watching the board, looking at the grain in the board. It had a line in it, and about 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the video, the grain of the wood changed with no explanation or anything. It was just like the camera off and right back on. And, to me, that one seemed like it might have been some kind of hoax. So, I mean, why would you change the kind of wood unless you've already got something built with battery power that works, So, anyways, yeah, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I'm sorry, Single Dad Homestead. I thought I had something cool for you, but we'll try again. We'll figure something out. Thanks, y'all.